Sri Lanka is undoubtedly a unique island. Located just above the equator, its warm, temperate climate has blessed it with unique ecosystems, from beaches and pristine rainforests all the way up to 2,500 meters above sea level to montane cloud forests. A survey held by the travel and leisure website voted Sri Lanka as the #1 destination to visit in 2019. The diversity of the country is also steeped in an over 2,500-year history of Buddhist culture and glorious ancient civilizations. Today, the tourist visiting this resplendent isle has a myriad attractions, from water sports to jungle safaris to iconic structures to select. We have here broken down the top 25 places to visit in Sri Lanka. The sacred mountain of Sripada has been a revered site for pilgrims of all religious faiths. The arduous climb of 5,500 steps can take several hours and tests the mettle of the devotee. Climbing to the top gets you to the site where the footprint of the Lord Buddha is set in rock. Described by travel bloggers and vloggers as one of the most scenic train rides in the world, this journey meanders through lush mountains and verdant tea estates, finally passing through the tourist hotspot of Ella before its final destination at Badulla. A window seat will guarantee your unique visual journey. Beginner or experienced rafter, these Grade 3 rapids are guaranteed to give you a thrilling run while enjoying the surrounding scenery in the town of Kitulgala. Take a swim in the calm section of the river and finish off the experience with a local rice and curry meal. During the whale and dolphin sighting season from November to April, you can see blue and sperm whales breaching along the coast of Sri Lanka. Pods of dolphins accompany the boats, giving the tourist a thrilling encounter. The Ruhunu Maha Kataragama Devalaya is a complex dedicated to the Buddhist deity Kataragama Deyo and Hindu god Murugan. This is a location where Buddhist, Hindu and the indigenous Vedda community come together to worship. In Sanskrit, Murugan is an ancient god referred to as Kartikeya. While enjoying kilometer after kilometer of lush carpets of tea gardens and beautiful waterfalls, be sure to spot groups of tea pluckers using their nimble fingers to pluck just the bud and 2 tender leaves from the tea plants. You can enhance your knowledge of the art of black tea manufacture by visiting a local tea factory. While the island of Sri Lanka has elephants spread across its length and breadth, the Udabalava National Park is a sure way to spot these gentle pachyderms. The encounters with small herds will ensure that you get up close and personal to the largest land mammal. Sri Lanka's largest and best preserved cave temple complex. This World Heritage Site has a series of caves set in a rock which rises 180 meters from the surrounding landscape. This ancient complex dates back to the 1st century BCE. Successive kings have embellished the caves with statues, murals, and rock inscriptions. One of the best points for catching a wave is the east coast town of Arugam Bay. Just a short drive from the strategic point of Pottuil, there are many beaches on this stretch offering the surfer both beginner and advanced undulating breaks hitting these golden beaches. The Galle Fort is a 16th century Portuguese colonial era defensive trading fort situated on the very southern tip of Sri Lanka. The Portuguese who built the fort were followed by the Dutch in 1640. The Dutch were instrumental in fortifying and improving the structure using coral, stone, and granite. Dutch control of the fort and eventually the country ended in 1802 when they ceded power to the British, who continued to improve the fort structurally while adding their own architectural flourishes to the buildings within. The Galle Fort and its city within is a unique urban ensemble with a fusion of European architecture and Asian themes. This spectacular rock fortress rises 200 meters from the surrounding. Originally a monastic settlement, the site was secured by King Kashyapa for his capital and palace in the 5th century CE. 18 murals of unique artistic flair adorn the western face, which was supposed to have been covered with more. The site has pleasure gardens and is one of the oldest examples of landscaped gardens in the world. Visiting the cool climes of Ella has become an ever-popular pursuit for all types of travelers. From spectacular waterfalls and mountain vistas, Ella is situated at around 1,000 meters above sea level. Another reason why tourists come here in increasing numbers is to visit the Nine Arches Bridge. This 100-year-old viaduct bridge was built entirely from stone, sand, and cement, but without the use of any steel supports. The city of Kandy was designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site and houses the sacred tooth relic of the Buddha at the Sri Dalada Maligava, a site revered by Buddhists around the world. Bhikkhus of the two chapters, Malvatta and Asgirya, conduct daily worship and rituals. The Tevava, performed 3 times a day, is the best time to visit. The city of Polonnaruwa is one of the best planned heritage sites in the country and stands as proof of the sound planning among ancient rulers. Temples, kovils, palaces, ponds, shrines, and numerous other locations numbering over 50 significant archaeological sites will keep you busy for days. They're all based around the massive reservoir, the Parakrama Samudra, built by King Parakramabahu the Great. This city reached its zenith under the reign of King Duttagamani, also referred to as King Dutugamanu. He defeated the Chola king who ruled in the north of the island and along with victory went on to re-establish Buddhism in place of Brahmanism. He endowed the city with structures such as the Mirisevatia Stupa, Ruan Valisaya, and the Brazen Palace. This is also the site of the Jaya Sri Mahabodhi, the sapling of the Bo tree planted in 288 BCE. This is therefore the oldest documented living tree in the world. Hikkadua was traditionally a fishing village, with coconut being a predominant crop and securing the income for villagers. Hikkadua became a prominent tourism location in the latter part of the 20th century, with its golden sandy beaches, along with the construction of many star-class hotels. Yala National Park is one of the best locations in the world to observe the leopard species. The park is said to have the highest density of leopard population per square kilometer compared to anywhere else in the world. Panthera pardus scotia is the nominate species, which is endemic to Sri Lanka. Negombo is famed for its fishing and trade in fresh catch. The lagoon and outlying harbour areas are teeming with boats scurrying back and forth. The morning is the busiest when you visit the area of Munnakkara, just off the city centre. It is a sight not to be missed, and you can be taken from the Munnakkara bridge. A visit to the fresh fish market situated next to the beach will give you some unique insights into the fisher folk of the area and their lives. The city of Jaffna is Sri Lanka's 12th most populous and located in the northern province of Sri Lanka. The city is surrounded by the Jaffna Lagoon to its west and south, Kokkoville and Tirunelveli to the north, and Nallur to the east. The Nallur Kandaswamy temple was founded in 948 CE and is the kovil of the presiding deity Lord Murugan, or the Kataragamadeyo, and is a short distance from the city centre. Part of Sri Lanka's lowland rainforest region, this site was designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1988. 60% of the plant species found here are endemic, and some of them rare. 50% of endemic animals of Sri Lanka are found in the Singharaja rainforest. Because of dense vegetation, mammals are not easily seen. The purple-faced langur or leaf monkey is one of the more common endemic species which can be spotted easily. Of the 26 endemic species of birds, 20 can be spotted in Singharaja. The gardens are just 5 kilometers from the center of Kandy town. Renowned for its collection of orchid plants, it's host to 4,000 species of plants including orchids, spices, medicinal palm trees and other plants. The gardens has different avenues lined with large trees. The Royal Botanical Gardens of Perera see over 1.5 million tourists visiting annually, enjoying the lush ambience. Tourists come mainly to enjoy the pristine beaches around Trincomalee town. The beaches of Nilaveli and Uppuveli are the go-to locations and offer a surfeit of great snorkeling and diving locations. Seasonally, Trincomalee is a great place to commence your sightings of the world's largest marine mammal. Sri Lanka produces much of the world's Ceylon cinnamon, identified as an endemic species, Cinnamomum zeylanicum. Visit a cinnamon plantation where you see how cinnamon sticks are harvested, then processed by hand, turning the bark into cinnamon quills. Houghton Plains National Park is located on the southern plateau of the central highlands of Sri Lanka. The vegetation of the park consists of either montane grasslands or subtropical evergreen forest. Nearly 750 species of plants have been recorded here. A pleasant hike will get you to World's End, a sheer precipice plummeting 870 meters with spectacular views of the surrounding terrain. The city of Colombo is an ever-expanding and developing metropolis. Small and even gargantuan development projects have enveloped the landscape, transforming this once laid-back city into a thriving and busy megapolis. However, the tourist has many an option to experience the multicultural nature of its people while experiencing its heritage. From monuments to museums, from restaurants to shopping malls, from lush parks to temples, Colombo has a spread of everything one could imagine. These sights and sounds of this teardrop-shaped paradise are just a sampling of the hundreds of possible locations one could visit. There is much more to be seen and experienced firsthand. This is Sri Lanka, and the people of the land welcome you with a traditional greeting. Ayubowan.